Hello everybody, here we go on another video tour walk. Today I'm on the Sussex Branch, and I'm in near Augusta. So it's a short one again today, because again it looks like it's going to rain. But I thought this would be an interesting walk or hike to show you what's around. So we're gonna end up trying to go to the old Harmony Dairy. It's very wet and muddy today. But I just want to get another video tour in for it so everybody can see. See if we can get around all these puddles here. Oh yeah, it's muddy here. So thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this video walk today. Weather keeps changing. Today it's 40 degrees and it's January. They say snow this weekend. We'll see. Okay, so we are approaching one of the bridges. So behind me is the end of the Sussex Branch. It's only a little more than a mile behind me, and let's see if I can get back there one day and do another video tour. But we're doing this one today. And as you can hear, I'm near a highway today. And that is 206. Alright, so here is the Paulskill River. Come plant with us. What is this? Let's see here. Huh, interesting. You know what? I might take that. So there's the Paulskill River right here. Trout-stocked river. Well, it's really damp and cold out today. I can't believe it, compared to what it has been. Well, look at this. Railroad tie still in the ground here yet. Look at that. Isn't that interesting? That's a private entrance to somebody's farm. A lot of telegraph poles still sitting on this old railroad bed. So this railroad was torn up in the mid-late 1960s. I remember one train going through when I was young. It was a freight train. Lots of old, nice looking white birch in here. You don't see many of that around. Very nice, look at them. There's still some white birch surviving around. Oh, it's getting darker. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this hike today on this tour. Try. There's the river. So now it looks deeper. I wonder if it's flooded out from beaver dams. There's a lot of beaver around in this area. As you can hear, I'm hiking away from the highway a little bit now. It's quieting down. So this railroad stayed in business mostly towards the end because of the dairy industry up here. They hauled a lot of the milk industry out of here. There was a lot of creameries along this railroad, and one of them was the Harmony Dairy. And they said that was one of the biggest reasons why the trains still came up here. If you read the books about this railroad, it's quite interesting. During the 1950s, I think it was 1956 or whenever, when Hurricane Diana blew through New Jersey, it was a devastating hurricane that caused a lot of flooding. It didn't do much damage with wind, but it was a sheer devastated hurricane with flooding, and a lot of the railroads got washed out. And the Lackawanna Railroad was one of them, and this was one of the branches that really got a lot of washout damage. So Lackawanna decided to leave this one to last and restore all the main lines. And they did restore this line. And 10 years later, they tore it up. I guess if they had known what was going to happen only 10 years later, they would have never restored this line. Repairing all the washouts. Nice view back there. I bet there's eagles back there in that mountain. Another telegraph pole right there. Oh yeah, just the other day I was doing a video tour and I got hot and sweaty and I was down to a shirt out here, and now you wouldn't believe it. Alright, so this is interesting. That was a farm back there in 1990s, I remember it. And you see that pipe right there? That is a pipe that went from this side to the other side. That's Ideal Farms there, and they brought through their irrigation pipe to irrigate that back there. I don't think they would farm back there anymore. Well, it's quite interesting. I remember when it was a farm. The state of New Jersey did a nice job restoring this part of the line. This was all heavy gravel here at one time, and they laid some nice topping over that gravel. It was railroad gravel. It used to be here. Very hard to walk and pedal a bike through it. And that was nice and smooth. Lots of old railroad ties here. Laying along another telegraph pole. This part of this railroad bed parallels the Polonska River most of the way. I don't know if you can see it through the brush here. That's right there. You could fish that river at the Polonska. You can also take a boat in there, a canoe or kayak, I should say. I'm sure you'll hit a lot of snags in there. Could be dangerous doing that. I have seen people do it. And there's a snag right there. You'd have a little bit of a hard time going through that river with canoe or kayak. And we are about to walk over the Polonska River again. Here we are at the Polonska River again. And this whole area is Harmony Dairy. You see the buildings back there. That's the old Harmony Dairy. And they had a siding which I'll show you in a moment when we get there. A siding that I did a lot of letting freight cars off for the old Harmony Dairy here. And that's what they did with the railroad, with the Harmony Dairy. There's the old Harmony Dairy right ahead of us. This whole area was all the Harmony Dairy. Big dairy creamery industry here. It's office buildings now. Look at that. So this is where the siding was right here, for the old Harmony Dairy. Alright, I made it in without it raining on me, so I can get back out now today. They just line up all freight cars right here for the Harmony Dairy. Okay, I am going to turn around. No sense going any further, as there is Route 15. And I feel like crossing that right now. Okay, let's head back. Oh, let's just see. The sign is on here. Let's see. There used to be a sign that said Harmony Dairy. Let's see. No, they don't have it on there no more. Oh, that's too bad. Alright. Let's head back. Look, as you can see, an old walkway here yet. Right in there. I guess where they used to walk along the freight cars and unload, I don't know, something like that. Okay, it's starting to get a little bit of moisture in the air now. I got a ways back. See if I can get back before I get wet. I don't want my camera to get ruined. This is a big long straightaway here, and look at it. River's on that side, and the brook is on this side. And the railroad bed is right in the middle of it. Oh, look at this. An old concrete battery box in here. Look at that. So there must have been a signal here at one time. Wow, look at that. The lid is still laying there and everything. So as I explained the other video walking tour, railroads had signals, and if they had a problem with the electric going out, they had batteries in those boxes that kept the signals still operating, because signals were very important to the trainmen and the railroad, because they didn't have radios and computers and all the modern technology like they do now. So they would go according to hands on and hoping everything was operating properly with the signals. They didn't want to come across another train on the same track coming at them, or a train sitting along the track somewhere and they round the corner and it's too late to stop. And yes, the railroad had a source of electric along the telegraph poles. They would line it with electric lines. So it's pretty interesting when you think about it. They had their own communication line, telegraph, and that was the only means of telling someone ahead where a train was located. A train would go past the telegraph office or a station, and they would radio that the train went by and to the next station, telegraph office up ahead or behind them. So the battery boxes were very important to keep the signals working when the electric wasn't. And you look closely when you're walking along a old railroad bed, you see them. Lackawanna used concrete battery boxes and wooden ones. I think we'll make it back before it starts raining. Trout stock waters. We're all going over the Ponsca River again. It's amazing how many times this railroad goes over the Ponsca River. Let's see, I can count how many, just in a few miles. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 bridges. Just within a few mile radius. This railroad went over 6 bridges over the Ponsca River. That must have been cost a lot of money. This was really a no place railroad. What they called it, a branch line. It served its purpose, but it never went anywhere. The furthest it went was Branchville, and they said that if it went beyond that, they'd have to build a very costly tunnel, so they never went any further than Branchville. And Branchville is about a mile or so that way. I'm not going to do that one today. Maybe I'll do that in the future. And I also went to a lot of creameries up there. They had a turntable which turned the engine around in Branchville. Just before Branchville, they had a big siding. Okay, I don't know if you can see it, but there is the Lehigh and New England railroad bed right there, and there's a bridge right there. It's still in place. In the future, I'm going to be touring that railroad bed. It's still not a rail trail, but the state wants to make it into a rail trail, which I think will be really cool. So we'll see. I remember the weather got so high, this house flooded out once. You never think that would happen, huh? I think there's a date on this gate here when the railroad was taken up. Let me just see a minute. Let's see. Yeah, 66, okay. 1966, they said it was torn up. Let's just look over here a minute before we head out. So there are two railroads that crossed each other here. The Lackawanna and the Lehigh New England. This is the Lehigh New England railroad bed. It crossed the Lackawanna right here, and there's the old railroad bridge right over there. And they had a signal tower that way. Maybe I'll get out there one day and show everybody that. There's a interpretive signs here. Okay. Now we'll just go over to here a minute and we'll head back. And here's the Paulsco River again, the Lackawanna's crossing. Isn't that something? Amazing. So it continues this way to Branchville. I'll do the sign another day. There's the river. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this video tour today. I'm going to be heading back to my car. So again, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. As I always say, it means a lot. It means you are enjoying videos like this. I do go out and do other things besides farming the blueberry farm during this time of year, because the blueberry farm is all season. So I do this stuff, and I think you enjoy it. If you are a subscriber, thanks for joining me today. If you are a new subscriber, thanks for joining me today too. And if you aren't a subscriber, please subscribe. I would think that would be great. It tells you about you enjoying this videos. Okay, so I'll stop by again for some more new video tours, and I will be stopping by botanical gardens and everything later, and I'll keep you updated on the blueberry farm. Thanks for joining me for now. Stop by again. Bye again.